What's your soul saying? Oh.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel Align with My Soul. Thank you to all of you for joining me on my journey and supporting my channel. It really does mean everything to me. Thank you so much. I'm going to get straight into the reading for the Divine Masculine to see what's going on today. I'm going to start shuffling the daily guidance angel oracle cards first of all. I'm going to use those, and then I'm going to use the Soul's Journey and the Power of Love deck today. So let's see what is going on with Divine Masculines, what they're experiencing today and how they're feeling, what energy they're in. So I did ask for God's blessing and guidance before I did this reading. And I hope you guys are okay and you're just coping with whatever situation you're going, that's happening to you at the moment, because things are intense and things are changing so much for everybody at the moment. So I hope you're coping. It could be quite challenging for you, but just see, just know that they are just illusions and they're tests for you. Just work through them, have that higher, the truth, and connect to your higher power and see through it, and don't be triggered by whatever situation you're in. Just find that higher love, and that will help you so much. Let's see what's going on with the Divine Masculines today. They are progressing beautifully, the Divine Masculines, and they're making movement forward. So much is happening with them at the moment, and they are committed to this journey and to themselves and you. So I'm interested to see what's going on, how they're feeling today, what they're experiencing, what energy they're in. So what do we need to know today about the Divine Masculines? And don't forget, not every video is going to, every reading that I do is going to resonate. So just take from it what does resonate and leave the rest. Don't confuse yourself. And my readings are timeless as well, so it doesn't matter when you click on the video. And I use the term Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. I realise it's energy. They're just labels that I'm using. That's how I channel, and it's easier for you to understand and easier for me to say as well. So don't be offended. Just put it into your situation. Right, what is going on? What's going to come out for the Divine Masculines today? Steady progress. Yes, they're making progress, as I said. They're making steady progress. Even though you might not be able to see anything, there is always movement forwards, and they're progressing. So let's read the message. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings and actions of love. Yeah, because they're seeing things through the eyes of love. They're making steady progress towards you. They're seeing things differently. They're changing their perception. And he's showing the world, he's showing God, he's showing the angels that he is trusting this journey, and he's progressing. Just by seeing things through the eyes of, the way he's reacting, the way he's feeling, he's released so much, and so much has happened with the Divine Masculines, and they're doing the inner work, and they're making steps forwards all the time, and you might not be able to visually see that, but it is really happening, and you must be able to feel that within yourself as well. So I'm going to get another card from the I keep getting my words muddled up at the moment. I'm going to use the Soul's Journey Oracle deck to see what energy they're in today and how they're feeling. I do private readings now as well, so if you're interested in having a reading done for, a personal reading for your situation, your journey, what's going on with you, and if you want to know what's going on with your Divine Masculine, I do private readings, and my email address is in the description box down below, so just email me and I'll get back to you straight away and fit you in. So I'll be happy to do that. I'm really excited about doing these private readings now, so I feel more confident, and that is my next step. So I have taken action and I'm really enjoying it. So just let me know if you do want one. What else is going on with the Divine Masculines today? How are they feeling today? What energy are they in? What do we need to know? Nice clear message, please. Relationships. So they're having a better relationship with themselves, and because they're having a better relationship with themselves, they're having better relationships with people around them, and with you. They're feeling different towards this relationship they have with you because of what they're doing inside themselves. They're doing their work, and they want this relationship. They do want this relationship, and they know that they have to correct the relationship with themselves before they can actually come towards you. And the message is, I'm attracted to those people who serve my highest good. Yeah. So he's releasing the people that aren't serving him anymore, that are toxic and negative. And you know, people come into your life, and then, you know, some people stay in your life for a long time and some for short, but every person that comes into your life, there's a reason, there's a purpose for it. But sometimes we outgrow them, we learn what we need to learn, and then we move on. So divine masculines could be moving away from different relationships, people and situations, but they're moving away, most importantly, from the relationship they had with themselves before. They've started this new beginning, they've started this new adventure, because they're doing the inner work and releasing things that don't serve them anymore, their thoughts, feelings, and people and situations. So how amazing is that? Really amazing, because this is about the divine masculines having a better relationship with themselves, knowing their self-worth, knowing they're good enough for this relationship, knowing they're good enough to experience this kind of love. And this is a blessing, this beautiful relationship they have with you. So I'm going to use the power of love now next to see what's going to come out, what energy they're in, what they're experiencing, and how they're feeling today. So they're making progress, and they're having a better relationship with themselves. So that is amazing. And I hope you're pleased with the cards that have come out today, because it means that you're making progress all the time, and you're having a better relationship with yourself, because you're one soul, and that's how it works. When you take a look at yourself, do your inner work, and help, you know, knowing how amazing you are, doing everything, you know, focusing on yourself, just everything to do with yourself. It's not just, it's helping your divine masculine, because you're one soul, you're just in two physical bodies. So this is just amazing. And I hope that you're in a place where you're not frustrated and angry, and that you're like, oh yeah, really, you know, I'm sick of hearing this, I can't see any difference. You know, I know that, I understand if you do feel like that, because everybody feels that sometimes, because you're like, oh yeah, so when are things going to change, when I'm going to see the difference? But things are changing without you being able to see, and you have to rise above it and don't react to the triggers, see through the triggers and keep believing, because you know the truth, you know the truth, you know what's going on with your divine masculine. You know, because you can feel it within you, because you're one soul. Let's see what else is going to come out for divine masculines today. Friendliness. You're able to recognise traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. So divine masculines are, you know, they want to be friendly, they want to come towards you, they don't want anything, you know, how things have been before. And there could have been, you know, when you're last in touch with each other, it could have been quite stressful and not on good terms with each other, but he wants to come towards you in more of a friendly way. He's been, you know, he's very mellow and very calm energy today, and he's realising that you're the same, that you feel the same about each other. He's recognising this beautiful relationship and understanding it so much better. So he's realising that, you know, there's things that he sees in you that remind, you know, that's the same as him. He realises you're the same. He's understanding this is a deep soul relationship he has. I don't like using the word connection, because it isn't, you're not connected, you're actually one soul, so you're not connected, you're one. So I always say relationship, because he wants to come towards you in a friendly way. He's feeling, as I said, mellow and calm and more balanced, and this is, you know, is heading for your divine masculine to actually come towards you more in a friendly way, starting off in a friendly way and being able to get used to each other and talk on a friendly basis, instead of things being really heated or just being really off with each other. if you understand what I'm saying. They want to come towards you. They're in the energy. They're thinking about coming towards you in a friendly way, and that is the start of it. You know, that's a big step. That's, you know, steady progress. It's some kind of action to come towards you. So they want a better relationship with you, and it's going to start with being friendly. So that, you know, not all divine masculines are going to come full belt like a ball in a china shop and say, right, this is how I feel, and express themselves. It's a gradual process, and it's got to start off in a friendly way instead of being how it was before. Maybe you had an experience where it's really heated and you've had arguments and you've fallen out with each other, or there's just always been, you know, just this offness, you know, when you really can't be yourself because you're not sure where you stand. Well, they want to have a solid friendship with you. They want to have a good relationship with you because they want to start being able to feel confident and have the courage to show you who they really are. So they're in a much calmer energy today. They're feeling calm, and they're thinking about coming towards you in a friendly way, because they see so much of you in them. They know that you're the same, you feel the same. They can feel your love and your energy, and there's so many things where you're so alike, and how you feel about things. Because a lot of the time you do have, you know, the same sort of experiences of what your divine masculines experience, but in a different way, like that have happened to you in your life. So that is, you know, amazing. He's making steady progress all the time. He's having a better relationship with himself and others around him, and he's feeling better about this relationship with you. He knows what he wants. He wants this relationship with you, and he's going to come towards you more in a friendlier way instead of more, you know, in a stressful. I'm trying to think of the word, stressful, and where they, you know, of all these, you know, the mask being up and hiding who they really are. They actually want to be more vulnerable towards you and actually show you and be friendly, because they know that this is such a special bond that you have, this special soul bond, because you are the same, you feel the same, and he identifies that now. So this is really important that he comes to you in a friendly way to start things so they can move forwards, and so he can start showing you who he really is, being his authentic self. So how amazing is that? Let's see what energy is in today, how he's feeling towards you, and what's going to come out of my pot. Let's see. Emotional. He could be feeling quite emotional at the moment because he's missing you, and this time of year as well, Christmas coming up. He's thinking about you and wants to be with you, and he wants to have this better relationship with you. He wants to come towards you. So this, you know, when you're releasing stuff and you're working, doing this inner work, it's very emotional. So he's thinking about you a lot, and it's making him feel emotional because he is much more mellow. Because he's really feeling this, he's allowing this, accepting. Let's see what else has come. I can't get another one. There you go, I've got it. Sexual. He's feeling sexual towards you as well as emotional. He's feeling this sexual energy, and that is true at the moment. This is, you know, very intense for the twin flames at the moment. Is this sexual energy is so intense. So he's thinking about you a lot. This is, you know, he's really feeling you, and he's feeling this sexual energy, which isn't just about the physical act of making love. This is about just being close to you and touching you and just being, you know, just cuddling you and just loving you, just being able to do that without his, you know, so he, you know, without all the barriers, and he wants to just be himself and show you that, and he desires you. He's, you know, thinking about you a lot and how he does want to make love to you and be close to you. So let's see what he'd love to communicate with you if he had the chance in the 3D, if he didn't have his mask on. And what is he saying in the 3D? I mean, sorry, 5D. I did that yesterday as well. Let's have a look. I'm always reminded of you. He's always reminded of you. Wherever he's going, whatever he's doing, he's always reminded of you. He can't get you off of his mind, because God puts things in place all the time where there's signs and everything that's happening around you all the time, where you're reminded of each other all the time. You must experience that as well, the person that's watching. I certainly do. What else would he like to say to you today? I'm having struggled getting one out at the moment. Let's see. What else is he? I'm so proud of you. They're so proud of you. And to me, I've said this before when this comes out, that means so much, you know, that's such a powerful message in your communication. I'm so proud of you. And you can feel that you do know that your divine masculine is proud of you, because all the changes and all the things that's happened to you, and they look at you, they look up to you, and they think you're so amazing and you're so powerful and you're so strong, and you know, everything you've done and who you've become as well, and how much you've grown. They're so proud of you, and they don't tell you that because they don't express how they're really feeling. So this is really amazing. I'm so proud of you. And he's always reminded of you. Things are happening all the time. He's thinking about you. They really are thinking about you all the time, and they're feeling your energy, and they're feeling this sexual energy towards you. They want to be intimate with you. They want to just be loving towards you. So how amazing is that? I'm going to get the Soul's Journey card for you, the person that's watching today, because they're new and I love using the new cards. But let's see what's going to come out for you. What is the message for the person that's watching today? Nice clear message. What is the message for the person that's watching today? What do they need to know to help them stay focused and keep their strength up, and for them to concentrate on their spiritual journey? What is the message that they need to hear today to help them? What do you need them to know? Oh, that flopped out, so I'm going to go with that. What beautiful colours. It's guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So you could be feeling quite, you're releasing guilt at the moment. Guilt about something, however that resonates with you. You're releasing the guilt. There's something in you, and guilt is such a toxic feeling, to have within you. So you do need to release that. So I hope that resonates with you. So you're releasing. You could be beating yourself up about something, or going over something, and you're just feeling really bad about that. However, whatever thought that comes into your head, or the feeling that you get as soon as this card comes out, go with that. What is it that you're feeling guilty about, and what you're having to release? Only you know that. And for me personally, I can identify with that, because for me it's about for me to actually move forwards on my journey. I've had to move away from my husband, and my husband was my soulmate, and the guilt and the pain of hurting somebody else is just awful. I can't explain to you how painful that is. So you may have that same experience of what I'm having, where you're having to forgive yourself and releasing the guilt of how you've upset somebody else and how you've hurt them. So let me know in the comments down below how this resonates to you, and what you're feeling guilty about. So the number is 56 as well, which 5 and 6 is 11. So the angels are helping us. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it's the wolf in sheep's clothing. It's self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realise that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behaviour and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysing. Healthy guilt is warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. Yeah. So if you're holding on to something and you're not letting go of things that have happened in the past, how you maybe behaved, or like I said, to do with maybe you've had to move away from other relationships and you're feeling bad about it, you've got to release that. It's time to move on. You've got to forgive yourself, release that guilt. And guilt is so toxic as well. And you know, in my case, there's nothing, you know, there is nothing you can actually do about a situation like that, because you can't. Love is love, and you can't help how you feel on this twin flame love that you feel. You know, this twin flame, I mean, what you feel towards your divine masculine is so powerful, and it's not like any other love that you can explain to anybody. So it's hard, you know, you have to, and sometimes you do hurt other people, but it's for their benefit as well. What you have to realise, it's a part of their soul journey, it's part of their soul growth. But it just feels awful to actually hurt somebody else, and you do feel terrible guilt, and you feel like you can't forgive yourself. But it's out, you know, this is out of your control, and this is just part of it. This is part of your experience, but you've got to release the guilt. And maybe you're guilty about maybe the way you've behaved towards your divine masculine about something. I don't know, but you know, everybody's journey is unique to them, and whatever you have to go through is unique to you. So just put it into your situation. But guilt is quite, you know, a powerful, toxic energy, so you need to release that and let go of what's happened in the past, and just accept what is now. And it is part of your soul growth, actually, to feel the guilt and release it. You have to release it. You have to stop beating yourself up about something, whatever that is to you. So I hope that resonates with you, and I've explained it to you enough and you understand what I'm saying. But release this guilt, because it's not doing you any good, and it's not helping your divine masculine as well, because you're one soul, and you know, divine masculines are trying to release their guilt and forgive themselves as well about things. So try and do that. Know how amazing you are, and you haven't got nothing to feel guilty about, because whatever happened in the past. It's most important is what's happening to you now, and what happened in the past was meant to happen in the past, you know. So forgive yourself and release that guilt, and don't allow anybody to make you feel otherwise, you know, that you are amazing and so beautiful and strong, and you have the power and the strength to get through this. So I hope you've enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed doing it, and thank you again for all your love and support. And if you do want a private reading, just let me know, email me, and it's in the description box down below. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you liked it. And I do have PayPal now in the description box down below, so if you feel like you'd like to donate and support my channel, I'd be very, very grateful and appreciative. And I do have an Amazon wish list as well. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Stay focused on your journey. The more you can focus on yourself, the better. And just keep believing and trusting. This is happening. And I do think about you all the time, and I'm sending my love, my support, my strength, and my light to you all, and I love you all very much. Take care. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?